Hello everyone, welcome to part 6 of our GPS speedometer project. In this part, I will share with you the Blender and STL files for this box for our GPS speedometer. You could use the exported STL files that are ready to use, and if you want to do some modifications, this is the Blender file that has the design, which consists of 4 parts. You can find all the project documents on the GitHub link. You might need to adjust some parts like the spacers. Hide the bottom and top objects. Select the spacer. Zoom in. Tab for edit or select the edit mode from here. One for front view. Toggle X-ray from here. Select the top part. G for move. Z for Z-axis, and adjust as you require. Once you modify the objects, you can export them as STL files by selecting each part and export it separately. For example, for exporting the top part, select it, go to File, Export, STL. Tick the selection only, export STL, export each part the same way. Once you have them all exported out, open up your 3D slicer. In my case, it is Creality and my printer is Creality K1. You can select all the STL files and drag them to the slicer application. Flip the top part for better printing quality. Select the spacer, right-click, clone model, clone number 3. So we have 4 of the spacers. I used high power ABS for this model with the default settings. I chose normal quality. You might not need to use support for this model, so experiment with that. You can enable support by going to Edit, Support, Generate Support. Tick or untick. Now slice. In my case, land printing. Confirm. Tick both here and print calibration. One click printing. That will send the print order to the printer and it will start printing immediately. For demonstration purposes, I will use this one. I used a file to correct some printing issues, like for example, I filed the button to fit perfectly here. The spacers go between the screen and the PCB. You might need to desolder the screen to fit them in if your screen is already soldered, or file the spacers to shorten them until they fit, or adjust their height in the Blender file. I use these bolts and nuts for both the screen and the box itself. Place the PCB inside the box. Place the button in place and drop the top part on top of the PCB. Screw the bolts and nuts in their places. I bought this phone holder separately and stuck the metal part on the box to achieve this result. And if you are curious about the white paint on this box, I used this paint. And that concludes our project. I hope you enjoyed the journey. Subscribe to see more of this. Thanks for watching and see you in future videos.